The tropical jungle of Sri Lanka is a monkey's paradise. Home to a charismatic troupe of toque macaques. But not everyone here is equal. Lowly Anna sits at the bottom of the social ladder. And with a newborn baby in tow, life is getting tougher. As drought grips the region, tensions boil over. There's mutiny in the ranks, and kidnappers are on the prowl. Anna is a devoted mother, but can she do enough to keep her son alive? A lush tropical forest rises from the central plains of Sri Lanka. Hidden amongst the trees, an ancient city lies in ruins. Once home to great kings, its rulers are now long gone. Their temples returned to the jungle. And there's a new king in residence. Korom, a large male toque macaque, reigns over his subjects. He's fought his way to the top and held his throne for 2 years. Toque macaques are endemic to Sri Lanka, found nowhere else on the planet. Here, amongst the ruins, they've adapted to make this place home. With 40 individuals, Korom's troop is large by toque macaque standards. It takes a good leader to keep everyone in line. Korom signals it's time for breakfast. The tropical forest is bountiful with fruits. Figs are one of their favorites. But Korom's caught a whiff of something even better. He's found the jackpot. Jackfruit are the world's largest fruit. They can weigh up to 80 pounds. When ripe, they fall to the ground, their sweet aroma drawing in fruit lovers like the macaques. A breakfast fit for a king. As the alpha male, Korom always gets first bite. He's at the top of a strict ranking system. Next to eat are Korom's henchmen. High-ranked males, these are his closest allies. They help to keep everyone in line. When the males have had their fill, it's time for the sisterhood. The alpha female and her closest relatives. Her status was inherited from her mother, a bloodline that's been in power for generations. Finally, the youngsters of the sisterhood get their turn. Everyone literally stuffs their faces. Stuffed cheek pouches almost double the size of the face. It's a clever way to gather food while the going's good. And take it away for later. While life at the top is fruitful, it's a very different story for those at the bottom. Anna is the troop's lowest ranked female. She's around 11 years old, has a distinctive red face, and has spent her whole life being last. Her lowly status is an unfortunate inheritance from her mother. There's no jackfruit breakfast for her. Instead, she forages for roots and grubs. She needs all the food she can find because she's heavily pregnant and due any day. It's been a tough 5 months, but she's doing the best she can. After breakfast, the troop spends the day socializing and grooming, never straying too far from their temple home. And as the light fades, Korom chooses a sleeping tree for the group. The highest-ranked members get the best spots, high in the canopy, away from nighttime predators. Anna will spend the night alone on the lowest branch. But she's vulnerable here. Beneath her, leopards and other nocturnal creatures emerge to take over the forest. Indian flying foxes fill the skies. In a single night, these giant fruit bats will travel up to 40 miles in search of food. It's June, the middle of the dry season in central Sri Lanka. An 8-month period of little rain that follows the torrential monsoons. But this year, the monsoon rains never came. Waterholes that never fully replenished are now running dry. And while the trees are still green, the forest floor is turning brown. Once again, Korom leads the troop out for breakfast. This morning, there's one more mouth to feed. Anna has given birth to a son. He's only 6 hours old, and needs almost constant nursing. Born with dark fur, open eyes, and some coordination, he's already attempting his first steps. In these first few weeks of life, he'll spend 90% of his time trying to nurse and will be dependent on her milk for the next 6 months. Like all monkeys, he's born with the ability to grip and hold on tight. After a 5-month pregnancy, Anna now needs some time to rest and bond with her son. His future is far from certain. This is her 5th infant, but so far, only one has survived to adulthood. Anna's low rank means she's last to all the food. And if she doesn't eat, she can't feed her baby. Hopefully this time things will be different. During the hottest part of the day, temperatures hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Korom and his troop wait out the heat in the relative cool of the shade. They often cozy up together in groups. Some of the older females have very red faces, but this isn't because they're too hot. It's a sign of age. Sarah, a young female, has more of a subtle pink tinge to her complexion. She's heavily pregnant with her first baby and is one of the highest-ranked females in the troop. Sarah gets the best of everything, including her choice of tree. Unlike red-faced Anna, who must make do with a crumbling temple wall. Hardly the coolest spot in the forest. Her son is only a few days old, and so far they've been left to themselves. But a very important visitor is on the move. Korom. Adult males don't often get close to the infants. They have no role in their upbringing. But Korom is intrigued by the newest member of his troop. This helpless creature is actually his son. Korom is not a hands-on parent. He's not even sure he wants to touch him. Anna, like all toque macaque mothers, will raise the baby on her own. But the arrival of their infant means she at least gets some special time with Korom. A rarity for this low-ranking female. The intimate moment doesn't last long. Others also want to get close to Korom. Sarah's not about to miss out on social networking. During a good grooming session, friendships and alliances can be formed, and status reaffirmed. With first-time motherhood on the horizon, Sarah is curious about the newborns. And she's taken a liking to Anna's son. Sarah outranks everyone around her. It means she can do as she pleases, including kidnapping. Anna watches in shock as her son is carried away. Abducting another female's infant is not a typical toque macaque behavior. But pregnant Sarah appears to want to mother Anna's son. Anna doesn't quite know what to do. With her low ranking, she can't just take him back. And the kidnapper is not giving him up. The infant needs to suckle. In this heat, he could quickly become dehydrated. He tries to drink from Sarah, but she hasn't got any milk yet. Anna desperately needs to get him back. Troop tensions are also simmering on the ground, where Korom's keeping a close eye on one of his henchmen. Vidou, a large male with distinct black lips, is enjoying a bit too much attention from the sisterhood. He's got leadership aspirations of his own. If Korom's to maintain his throne, he needs to make sure Vidou doesn't gain too much support. Korom knows trouble's brewing, but he won't intervene for now. Two hours have passed, and Anna's son is still held captive. He's now desperately thirsty. Again, he tries to drink. For a moment, Sarah allows Anna to suckle him. But she's not handing him over. As the kidnapper climbs higher, Anna decides to take a huge risk. Casting status aside, she has to get her baby back. The scuffle pays off, and reunited, mother and infant make a hasty exit. Fruit makes up the bulk of a toque macaque's diet, and they eat around 1% of the fruit in the area. They share the forest with a diverse bunch of neighbors. Spotted deer, giant squirrels, and grey langurs. Korom always gets first choice of the fruit. But eating while balancing is hard work. Much easier to stuff his cheek pouches and head for a more comfortable seat. Here he can enjoy his takeaway meal at leisure. But eating this fruit takes a bit of skill. Each berry stripped and the pips spat out. He's the ultimate forest seed disperser. All in a day's work for the king. Nearby, a huge Ceylon oak tree is dropping ripe fruit. It's the last of the fruits until the next rains arrive. A ground buffet for the rest of the troop. With so much food on offer, even Anna is allowed to indulge. Her son is now 2 weeks old and is starting to explore. But these days, she's keeping a very close eye on him. She quickly stuffs her cheek pouches, never knowing when she'll be banished from the feast. But she needs more than food. During the dry season, the macaques don't get enough moisture from their diet. Normally, they rely on the local waterhole. But this year, it's already dry. The lack of last year's monsoon rains is taking its toll. If Korom's troop wants to drink, they'll have to think outside the box. One of the advantages of group living is passing down the tricks of the forest. Anna remembers a lesson from the past. Tree hollows hide precious stores of water. And unlike many other species in the forest, she can reach it. But it doesn't take long for the alpha female to notice. She pulls rank, pushing Anna out of the way as though she doesn't even exist. For Anna, it's best just to move on. Life in the forest isn't only about survival. The troop's territory includes a large rock outcrop. The perfect jungle playground. Playtime is an important part of a young macaque's education. The youngsters form similar-aged playgroups. Taking over the rock today are the 4-week-old preschoolers. At this age, play is all about testing the boundaries, with whatever comes to hand. It's also a time to improve their social skills and coordination. Anna's son is still a little young for this rowdy group. He's in the nursery section, with Anna keeping close. Learning to climb is one of the first lessons for a baby macaque. And he's perfectly built to be a tree dweller. His body fat percentage is almost 0. And as he grows up, it will only increase to around 3%. He'll stay lightweight and agile, able to one day reach the fruits on the end of the branch. Nearby, another youngster has just entered the world. Anna's son's kidnapper, Sarah, has finally given birth. It's her first ever baby, and it's also a male. Only 1 day old, his umbilical cord is still attached, but will drop off in the next few hours. He's been born into privilege. Having a high-ranked mum means his chance of survival is good. For Anna's son, the future is much more in doubt. It's early August, and the macaque's forest home is now drier than it's been for years. The monsoon isn't due for a few more months. Many of the trees are dying, and there's no more fruit. Korom leads his troop on a search for food. They forage as a group, using generations of knowledge to find hidden ants, seeds, and caterpillars. The higher ranked get first choice, but it's still slim pickings. Anna must wait her turn. A scrap of watermelon is a lucky find. She needs to be quick before anyone else can steal her prize. In her 11 years in the forest, Anna's never experienced a drought this bad. At 6 weeks old, her son is still almost totally reliant on her milk. And with no end to the drought in sight, her supply is at risk of drying up. More than 30% of infants don't make it through their first year. Being at the bottom of the pecking order makes his odds even worse. The drought is already taking its toll. It's the newborn of another low-ranked female. Anna's son could easily be next. The other animals in the forest are also suffering. The nearby grey langur family struggles to find enough food and water. The flying foxes usually spend their days sleeping. But as temperatures hit 100 degrees, they must constantly flap their large wings to keep cool. A mother desperately fans her baby. In these times of drought, outsider macaques are not welcome. Korom keeps watch over the troops' territory. There's barely enough food for his own group. He spots an intruder, one of the neighboring macaques. His show of strength sends a message to back off. But it's not just outsiders he needs to worry about. He's got problems closer to home. Vidu, the scheming henchman with the black lips, is making trouble. And tensions within the troop are reaching boiling point. In the macaque world, just the way you look at someone can trigger a battle. And Vidu's got Korom's attention. His direct stare is a blatant challenge. Starting a fight has huge risks. Both males have inch-long canines that can cause serious damage. An injury can last a lifetime. Korom summons his allies. He needs backup before he makes his move. It's time to put this usurper in his place. It's fight time. Anna and the other mothers gather up their infants. Everything's at stake. If Vidu wins, he could kill the newborns. A way to make his bloodline dominant. Korom and his allies have Vidu cornered at the end of a branch. His years of building alliances all come down to moments like this. A quick glance over his shoulder confirms their loyalty. Vidu can't hold out. He retreats. Now he'll be banished from the troop. Korom is the clear leader once more. But he needs to regroup his scattered subjects and settle nerves. It's a good time to groom and reaffirm their troop bonds. In the calm after the storm, an unlikely friendship develops between Anna and Sarah. Their sons, born only 2 weeks apart, are starting to bond. The start of an alliance that could last a lifetime. Right now, they're affected by their mother's wildly different status. But as adults, Males make their own way. Either of these two could one day be a king. But first, they'll have to survive the drought. The last few years, the weather has been unpredictable. It's still a few months before the monsoon season is due. But early storm clouds are building. An out-of-season storm rolls in over Korom's temple home, bringing an unexpected but very welcome deluge. The troop take cover in the forest around their temple home. The flying foxes aren't so lucky. Their home is high and exposed. Sharp-clawed toes lock into place, but it's still a bumpy ride. The storm delivers more than 2 inches of rain in a matter of hours, flooding the ancient ruins. After a stormy night, Korom's troop wakes to a whole new world. The rains have delivered a rare breakfast treat. A flying buffet emerges. Triggered by the rain, hundreds of termites break through the moist soil and take to the air. A protein-packed treat, if you can catch it. But not everything that emerges with the rain is safe to eat. Leaf litter hides a venomous surprise. A giant forest scorpion. The largest scorpion species in the world. It can grow to over 9 inches long. Its sting packs a nasty punch. Not lethal to adults, but for a baby, it could mean serious trouble. Sarah spots it just in time. But she's curious. Even with baby on board, she can't resist taking a closer look. Macaques are intrigued by anything new. And it's not just Sarah who wants to touch. Finally, a nip on the hand puts an end to this dangerous game. Anna is keeping her son well out of harm's way. He's had a tough start to life, and she's not about to take any risks. But she can't stay up here all day. The troop is on the move. After months of drought, the waterhole has come back to life. A water lover's paradise for frogs, kingfishers, and toque macaques. It's time to finally cool off. And wash away months of dust. Anna brings her son to the shallows. It's his first ever look and taste of water. And she throws him straight in at the deep end. First-time mother Sarah is a little more wary with her son. But the alpha female isn't holding back. She's a skillful swimmer, even with a baby on board. Infant macaques can instinctively hold their breath, just like a human baby. For the rest of the troop, swim time soon becomes playtime. For the youngsters, this is another chance to gain new skills. Toque macaques are not natural-born swimmers. They need to learn and practice. Even Korom and his henchmen join in. A rare moment for the males to let down their guard and play. After such heavy rains, The waterhole is unlikely to dry out again before the monsoon arrives. The danger from drought is over. Another month rolls past, and the early rains keep coming. It's now mid-September, and the ancient ruins are once again a shade of green. Fruit trees are flourishing, and figs are back on the menu. It's a welcome banquet after months of waiting. Nearby, Korom surveys his kingdom. It's been a very challenging 3 months. He's dealt with drought, rumblings in the ranks, and the death of a newborn. But most of this season's babies have survived, including Anna's son. He's now 12 weeks old and getting more independent every day. While Anna feeds, he gets on with playtime. He's graduated into the preschool group and is even beginning to show some leadership qualities. Against the odds, Anna has kept her son alive through the first crucial weeks of his life. She will always be at the bottom of the troop. But her son now has a chance to achieve his own status. She could even one day be the mother of a king.